Yeah, it's been an incredible 12 months in terms of what we did with the officiating programme in England. We put in place a whole new system in terms of grading of officials, supervision system, mentoring system, weekly training tools, newsletters, all this kind of stuff we kind of put in place over the last 12 months. So there was a huge change process for the England programme for officials, and then what we've done in the off season really is have conversations between the IHA, SIHA and IHUKtv and brought together the whole officiating to unify the sport. So massive change, and that's meant that we've gone from having separate meetings, separate summer seminars for officials in England, Scotland and the Elite League, and we brought them all under one roof. So for this past weekend, it's the first time in over a decade really where we've had all of our officials from a level 1 through to an elite league across England, Scotland, and we've had some over from Northern Ireland as well. It's the first time that we've had all of those officials in one place and had the opportunity to build a unified officiating programme. So it's been unbelievable. Yeah, so what we've done is really structure the management team for officials. So in the past we've had a referee chief and a couple of assistant referee chiefs, and we haven't really had a lot of other people involved with the development of officials. And what we've kind of seen from that is it becomes a really unmanageable task. You know, if you have 240 officials and you are the referee chief, you can't know 240 officials to the level of detail that you need to be able to develop them and to give a good officiating product. So what we've done is really learn from other countries, take on models that they have. We've got 6 levels of official from level 1 through to elite. Each of those levels has an officiating manager, and they are the line managers for the officials that work in the leagues in that level. And they bring with them a wealth of experience. You know, I think we counted up across the management team, there's over 150 years of officiating experience across the management team that is now being provided and given to officials coming through the ranks. And across the assigning team who work with the officiating management team, another 150 years. So, you know, you've got 300 years of officiating experience now guiding the programme forward, and that you can't ask for anything more than that. I think this weekend has been a great opportunity for us because we've had it in the National Ice Arena. It's got a great facility which has allowed us to have sessions for all the officials from level 1 to level 6. So we've been able to bring across guest instructors. We had Ken from the NHL officiating management staff. We had Nick Zaglifa, who's a USA hockey instructor, and we had Joel Hansen, who's the referee in chief from Sweden. And for them to come in and to contribute to our programme and to give keynote speeches really and talk about topics to all of our officials, they get so much value from that, and they do get value from being in the same room with different levels. You know, the new officials can learn from the elite guys get to give something back to the programme, and that's great. But then the facility has allowed us to have separate breakout rooms where they can have level specific training, which again is fantastic. It gives the officiating managers a chance to really focus on, okay, what's the issues for the officiating in this level, and what do we need to talk about specifically, any kind of nuanced rules for the different levels. You know, they get to really focus in on what their officiating is going to be about for the year. So it's got the best of both worlds. You've got that conference style feel to it where you have keynote presenters, and then you've also got that environment where you're with the officials that you're going to be working with all year in the levels that you're going to be working. Yeah, so we had a guest instructor and presenter come in who did some work with us on high performing teams and team culture. And as officials, we don't get the opportunity that players get to bond over the course of a season. You know, you don't get training sessions on a weekly basis. You don't play the same games all together. So as a team of officials, there's 240 of us. So getting to know each other and having events like this where you get together and you build a sense of team identity is really important, and that's what we've done this weekend. We've started to identify, who is #Team Stripes. We are that third team on the ice that no one needs to support, but we need to be there for the game to work. So we've tried to build that team identity this weekend, and I think from here on, everyone that was here and experienced the weekend is going to have a renewed sense of what does it mean to be a UK ice hockey referee. I've got a vision for where we're going with this programme, but it's not just my vision. The management team have been involved in that, and importantly, every official that attended is behind this programme. They've all been asked, do you want this programme to move forward, and they've all said yes. So next year we'll look to bring the event back to the same venue, the same facility, which has been great. We'll have the skating test again. We've been looking for improvements across the officials overall. Again, we'll bring in some guest speakers. We'll start to introduce some more fitness testing for the higher levels of officials. What we're trying to do with all of this is take the level of officiating and the professionalism of our team from here up to here, year on year, and improve the product of officiating that we offer for the game in the UK. We're very grateful to have you guys come along, and would like to say thank you to everyone that's really been involved in helping us promote the event and promote the unification of officials. It's an important step forward for officiating, but it's also a really important step forward for the sport overall. And this unification project, in terms of bringing together the different associations, is about the development of our sport, and we're really proud as the officiating department to be the first section to have done this and be leading the way.